The Dating Show, brought to you by olderdatingonline.com.
Firstly, can I just apologise to you?
Why?
Well, the aftershave situation.
It smells like a football locker room in here. I just want to let everyone know out there.
I'm sorry, I think I put slightly too much on.
No, never. He's just gassing me out with the amount of aftershave here, but it's nice aftershave.
Yeah, that's good. Right, now, today we are talking about honesty on a date, because I think, and you agree, that when you first go on a date, when you first meet somebody, or even when you're chatting to them online, you should be pretty honest about what you want and what your expectations are. Is that right?
I agree that you should lay out what you're looking for early on when you are going to date someone. I think that's important because it lets you both know exactly where you stand. The only thing I'd say, if you do start chatting to someone on the internet, don't say that you want a ring in 2 weeks and you want 3 children and a big house in the suburbs. Take it easy. Be measured in what you're saying.
Calm down a bit.
Yeah, calm down a bit. Because there's nothing worse than someone getting in touch with you and they're like, look, I'm looking for a long-term relationship, the love of my life. I want a ring. I want to have 3 kids and this is what I want.
Yeah, so sort of take it step by step. Mm-hmm. But when you do meet that person, you should sort of, I think, be honest with them and say, actually, I'm just looking for a one-night stand, or I'm looking for a long-term relationship, or be honest about where you are and what you want.
I also think that it's difficult to know that when you first meet somebody. So I think after a few dates or at the beginning, you should sort of warm up to it and just measure where you stand with that person. Because I've been on some dates with some people and I thought, oh my God, you're great for a one-night stand, but awful for a life partner. So you also have to measure that when you meet the person.
How's your radar when it comes to judging people? Do you tend to sort of, you'll meet a guy and you'll go, yes, I like him, fancy him, or no, I don't. Does that ever change, do you find?
No.
No.
I always go on gut instinct.
And that's always right?
Always right, yeah. I've tried to backtrack and see, oh no, there's actually loads of good in this person, and I've just ended up not finding it.
Going back to your original decision.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So that's something to bear in mind as well. Gut instinct.
Always go on your gut instinct.
Okay. Let's just talk about this thing you mentioned out in the office there, which I'd never heard of, ghosting, where, if I'm right, it's basically we go on a date, then I text you back and say, oh, Leigh-Ann, thanks very much, love you. Would you like to would you like to go again? And you just don't respond.
Yeah.
It's actually not responding at all.
Yeah, it's not responding at all. So I felt really sorry. I went out on the weekend and I met my friend, and she'd gone on a couple of dates that had been fairly successful. She texted the guy saying, thank you so much for a lovely second date. It was great to spend time with you. I would love to see you again. And she hasn't heard from him in a week. He's obviously read the message and just decided, you know what, I don't want to reply to you and I'm not going to bother. So that's called ghosted.
But that's rude, isn't it?
It's so rude.
Surely you should just go back and say, look, Leigh-Ann, thanks very much, lovely girl, but you're not for me. Good luck.
Well, this is where honesty comes in. And to be honest with you, I laughed, but my friend was really hurt and I felt really bad. But she was really hurt. And I said to her, you know what, at the end of the day, it's happened to me in my lifetime of dating, 100%. People have just totally ignored me. And I just wish that someone had the dignity, and a decent man would text back and say, listen, it wasn't for me, I wish you all the best, it was great to meet you. But it just seems to be like more and more people are just not even bothering.
Do you think they do that because they don't know quite how to let somebody down?
Everyone knows how to let someone down, we've all done it.
So it's just rudeness?
It's just rudeness.
Okay.
In my opinion. I don't know, would you do that?
No, I'd always go back and just sort of say, sorry, nice to have met you, but
I wasn't
good
feeling
luck.
it. Yeah.
But just going back to that, when you have been ghosted, how did you react to that? Did you analyse it and think, oh, I did this wrong, did that wrong, or did you just go, oh, forget it and just move on?
I think I really analysed it for a little while and I thought, God, did they not think I was good enough? Was I not nice enough? Didn't they like my personality? Did I get too drunk? All of the things, you do. You analyse everything you did on the day, and that's a problem. It knocks your confidence.
But is it a problem? Because it's not really, because it's making you look at everything you've done and maybe the next time you might be better.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought of it in that way. Yeah, you could be improving on your skills.
Yeah.
Not to drink too many double vodka and Red
That's
Bull.
your problem, isn't it? That's why I ghosted you the other week.
Oh, really? Was that you? I didn't recognise your number in my phone. I hadn't stored it.
Oh, thanks.
The Dating Show, brought to you by olderdatingonline.com.